Yeah, I'm making this recording. Uh, I have no idea how to go about this, but uh, I was in the Vietnam War, and I'm reaching out to all you veterans out there that has been in the same situation I have been. I was over in Vietnam, and I did everything that the president said to do, and my commanding officers and all. I did a lot of things that I wasn't very proud of, but I did them. I came, served two tours over there. Let's see, and I got two bullet holes in one leg, and a bullet hole in one other leg, and a hole in my head. I've got scrap metal in different parts of my body, and they always thought I had Agent Orange, but I was never tested. I've been fighting the VA now for almost 30 years to be able to get a PTSD pension, but they claim I wasn't in Vietnam. Well, where did they think I was? In the United States? But I served my tour over there, came back to the States. They rushed me out of the exam room, had me sign a paper saying that I would file later. Well, when later came, I wasn't in their records. I left Fort Meade, Maryland, and went to Vietnam. According to them, that's where I was the whole time. Fort Meade, Maryland. Well, I've been fighting them and fighting them for 30 years to be able to get me a pension. Well, after sending away from my records, I don't know how many times, I ended up getting 3 pieces of paper proving I was in Vietnam. One was a Article 15 that I got for speeding, and then I got two other pieces of paper showing that I was shipped out to go to Vietnam. Well, I went under President Johnson's what they call phases, and I went over there in phase 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well, I was what they considered a ghost. Yes, I had a MOS as a heavy-duty combat engineer truck driver. Yes, I think a lot of you out there know what I'm talking about. Well, I get back from Vietnam, and they rushed me out of the examining room and gave me my papers and told me to go home. Well, it just so seems just awful funny. In 1972, in St. Louis, Missouri, there was a fire. Well, when that so-called fire happened, they destroyed a whole lot of people's records that they wanted to disappear. Well, that's the reason I've been fighting them. Well, I finally got that piece of paper, an Article 15, showing I was in Vietnam, and so I've been seeing psychiatrists, I've been to doctors, I've had headaches, everything. I've been seeing the different doctors in Cincinnati, Ohio. I've seen them up in Gainesville, Florida. Well, it just seems awful funny that all them records disappeared. And according to them, I never seen any doctors. Well, now I'm seeing a doctor in the villages in Ocala, Florida, and they've been really helping me out. And so I ended up, because I got that piece of paper showing I was in Vietnam, they give me a PTSD pension. Well, it was a slap in the face, a 10%. They're saying service connected, non-combat. Well, where in the heck do they think that I got shot at? In the outhouse? Huh, that's really funny. I fought for my country. I served for my country. I did everything that they wanted me to do. But I must have been a disgrace to them because they didn't want to hear what we had to say. Well, there was a 9-guy group that I was in charge of. Well, apparently all 8 of them guys that was there, they drank themselves to death or they committed suicide. And all they keep asking me is how come I'm not dead? Well, I'm not going to die for them that easy. I want my pension.